Okay, all right. I hope everybody can hear me. Please raise your hand if you couldn't hear me clearly, or if I'm too soft, please let me know. All right. Let me introduce myself first. Okay, let me start off first. All right. Hi, I'm Mr. Augustine. As you can see, my name. Yeah, so I've been teaching at least online for the past 1 or 2 years since the what do you call this? The pandemic started. Yeah, so I'm not sure if any one of you have seen me in somewhere else. Okay, if this is the first time you see me, it's also fine. Yeah, so I'll be taking you all today through the P5, the P5 math session. Okay, so it's 7:30 to 9. But let's take it slow since it's the first time you are seeing me. All right, let me see how many of you are there. I see Giselle, Gordon, Hira, Liana, Kennis. Let me know if I call your name wrongly, all right? Because I'm just going according to what I see there. So I see some of you are in your rooms. Okay, very comfortable. Hira, are you there? If you're there, you can give me a wave or something so that I know yeah, you're there. Okay, the rest. Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying just now, yeah, this is Mr. Augustine here. Been teaching this online on some online platforms for quite a while. Yeah, so do you have any? I hope you're in the right class. Okay, we're doing P5 math. Okay. So, if there are any questions along the way, please feel free to stop me. Okay, I'm not sure whether you all can. Yeah, is there a function for you all to? Or you can just like just give me a wave if let's say you would like to say something, you'd like to stop me, need me to clarify something, please just give me a tap or something. You can, I think there's some parts where you can raise up your hand or something if I'm not wrong, right? Now let's see if there is. There you can just give me a wave or something if let's say you have something, all right? Yeah, you can try that out. Then I know that you might have something you want to say. Huh? Okay, so yeah, let me get the slides out so that I can. Okay, I need to share my screen with you. Okay. Screen. Okay, so this is our worksheet 1. Okay. So we'll try our best to answer all the questions that are prepared here. All right. And yeah, you can try the questions there after I've briefly discussed. Okay. So in this first part, we will not use our calculators. All right. So that you can try to understand the problem behind first. Okay. Yeah, so that's me, Mr. Augustine. So the lesson time is from 7:30 to 9. Okay. So if at any point you are feeling a little bit tired or a little bit drowsy, yeah, you can just go to the washroom, all right? So you do not need to let me know, it's fine. Okay. But I'll try to give you all a break somewhere around the 45-minute to an hour mark there. Okay. Otherwise, you hear me. You'll keep hearing me speaking that it's not too good as well, right? So I hope some of you can answer the questions, hopefully. All right, don't be shy. Okay. All right, so since you are P5, I believe you all would have already done quite a bit of questions on when you're previously in P4. Okay, so P5, I believe the pace will be a little bit faster in terms of the coverage, because P5 is actually a level where you're preparing quite a bit for your PSLE next year. Okay. So one of the main questions that you see is the topic on numbers, which is one of the introductory topics. So let's check out our very, very first question for today. All right, let's see what do we have here. So in the pattern, let's see, we have 5 letters. Okay. Which letter will appear in the 167th position now? Let's see, where is the 5 letters that we're dealing with? All right, anybody can tell where is the 5 letters? Okay, anybody would like to try? Anybody knows? Oh, okay. Yeah, Giselle, yes.
D, E, E, and then G.
All right, so yes, thank you, Giselle, very good. So Giselle says that it's D, D, E, E, G. So why is it that there's still some more letters behind? Do you all know why? Gordon, I see Gordon's hand.
It's because like you can see like dot dot dot, so there are like more in general.
Yes, very good. Okay, very good, Tam, Gordon. So you can see that there's some dots. That firstly tells us that it doesn't end there for sure. Okay. So the main thing behind the pattern, all right, we have to identify what is that repeated group of letters which is going to be coming back again and again. Right. So let's see. So as you can see here, this is the first group of 5 letters. Okay. Notice it's D, D, E, E, G. Because the next part, you can see that it repeats itself. D, D, E, E again. But as what Gordon mentioned, we only see some dots. All right, but that's because you have to continue with the G, all right, which completes the second set before the third set resumes again, starting from D and so on, right? D, D, E, E, G again. So we identify the pattern. Right? Sometimes the pattern is quite straightforward. Sometimes the pattern can have a lot of different letters. Okay, so the important thing when you encounter a pattern is to find what is being repeated. All right. But let's answer the question, right? So that is what we do to find the pattern. But the question is asking us for which letter will appear in the 167th position. Oh, that's quite far away, right? We only have a couple of letters here. So what do we need to do next? Does anybody else like to try besides Giselle and Gordon? Anybody? It's okay if you don't want to try. I hope I'm not forcing anybody. All right, if you like to try, you can raise our hand. If not, I can show you all. It's fine. Okay. So how many letters are there in each group that we've identified? Right? Do you see that we have actually 5 letters in the group? All right, so we have 5 letters in a group. Oops, sorry. So this tells us what do we need to do about 167 and 5. Okay, Gordon, you want to answer again? All right.
So basically, each group is a group of 5. And since we want to find the 167th, we should do 167 divided by 5. And since that isn't equal, we will get decimal and we have to round it up.
Okay. So for the decimal part, we won't be working on that. So we want to find the letter that appears in that position.
Yeah.
Right? So let's check out what happens when you take 167 divided by 5. Right? Who has already worked that out? 167 divided by 5. Do you get how much? Okay. Giselle, right? Okay.
The answer is 33.
33. And a remainder of?
Remainder of 3.
It should be a remainder of 2, is that right?
But I did the working and it was 3.
Oh, okay. So if we were to divide, because a group has 5 letters, okay. So 167 divided by 5, okay, will give us 33 and a remainder of 2. Yes? Will you double check? Is that correct? So we have 33 sets of 5 letters. So after we have completed 33 sets of 5 letters, we still have another 2 letters remaining that is not grouped. And that is our most important part here. So the remainder of 2 tells us that we need to move on. Yes, Liana, you want to say, is that right? Did I see your hand or no? Did I see wrongly? Okay, so the remainder of 2 tells us that we will need to count the second letter. So what is the second letter, as you can see in the group, will be? Let's check out the answer. All right. Okay. Oops. Oh, okay, sorry. The answer there is below there. Yeah, so the answer will be D. Okay, because the second letter, as you can see, is the remainder. Because when you have a remainder of 2, all right, you finish up that set of 5, you will need to count 2 more from the next group. Therefore, the answer will be D. Okay. All right, so let's check out another pattern. This time we'll look at numbers instead of letters. All right, so let's see this number pattern here. So we have 12, 19, 19, 20, 18. Right? Next, 12, 19, 19, 20, and 18. And then you have the dots there that continue from there. So do you see the pattern first? Yes, I see Candice nodding her head. Ira, is that okay? Giselle? Okay, yeah, I see most of you are nodding your head. Okay. Yes, Gordon, you would like to say out, is that right? Okay. Yes, please help us.
No, I just wanted to say that you can actually see that there are 2 of the same pattern and you can actually group it up.
Thank you, Gordon. All right. So Gordon's observation is that there are 2 groups of the same thing. Very good. So let's see, there it goes. So these are the 2 exactly the same. These 2 sets are exactly the same. All right, 12, 19, 19, 20, and 18. So how do we know what will the letter be then if we want to find the 85th number? 85th number. All right. The same method as the previous question, is that right? Yes, Giselle.
Since one group is 5 numbers, so if we want to find the 85th number, we have to divide 85 divided by 5 equals 17.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So what does the 17 mean? What will our answer be? What do we need to do?
The 17 group.
Yes, very good, Giselle. 17 groups. Okay, so that is the first important part that we have to find first, which is the quotient of 17. But in order to answer the question, what is the 85th number? We need to use the remember what did we do in the previous question? We use that is known as the, starts with R. What is that called? Yeah, I see Kenny saying, right? Hira, is that correct? You want to say?
Remainder.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Do you get the same thing, Candice? Yes. Okay, Ken.